Hi, how you doing? I'm Scott Kenny. This is 23 Power Sports. We've got the BMS lineup of product. So I want to give you a 2 cents worth on a couple of the units that we have sitting here. But I want to preface this. I'm obviously been around for a while. I've been doing this stuff since I was a little boy. I've owned more race cars you could shake a stick at. I was a pro driver, drag bike, Harleys, drive Vipers for Dodge, road racing, on. I've been the franchise for half the industry. We ship all over the country. Our little dirt pot lot in Auburn, California is considered one of the highest volume utility vehicle dealers in the country. In the last, 4 or 5 days, and it's like weekly, we literally shipped about 4.5 to 5 containers of product. I've elected to, at this point in time, only deal with BMS because I could ship it all over the country and I do not get the headaches. So twofold, you cannot have headaches when you're shipping all over the country, and I don't want to deal with it. So come on over, let me show you the 600 first, and then I'll show you the 4-door 700. All these cars just don't break. In fact, you call me up, I will just directly tell you. It's really stupid stuff. Fuses, relays, some starter solenoids. That's literally it. It is always something utterly ridiculous on this product. That's why I love selling this product. Again, I don't get the headaches. So come on over and let me give you a 2 cents worth. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to make comment on the Brandon shirt, it was the most polite shirt I could find. That's nothing new to me. My drag bike 20 years ago, 10-second drag bike, was red, white, blue, and stars. So this isn't nothing new to me. All of our units essentially come with everything. The doors, the roof, the gel seats. My commercial guys say they can work all day long and stay comfortable. The bed's dump. It's on a balance point, and I'll tell you about 700 in a minute. It's easy up, easy down. They've all got your turn signals, horns, just like a car. Emergency lights, all the rigmarole. They are LED, so they're quite bright. You got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, flip the switch, full lockers. 100% lock, like a done-up Jeep for the Rubicon, per se. You got front and rear winches on all my units. You got a radio, CD, AM, FM, and some iPod hookup. 4 speakers. I gotta admit, I think it's a cheap radio, but it sounds quite good. You got a 2-piece quick release windshield. Obviously, I've been riding bikes all my life. I like a breeze, so I run around without the top part of the windshield on. You got power for your phones and whatnot. You've got a 6-foot cord that plugs in the rear or front winch. You got a 2-inch ball in the rear, rated 1,200 pounds. Everything's rated 1,200 pounds. No idea why. I got guys pulling a whole lot more than that. Just do me a favor and don't be one of those guys pulling your broken truck home and tell me like it acted like it wasn't there. It's not a tractor. It's a workhorse and a half. They don't break. They're well equipped, but no, it's not a tractor. You got low range, high range, neutral reverse. You got an emergency brake. It's got a 600cc motor in it. The car will do about 40 mile an hour. Customers trying to tell me they're getting 47, a whole bunch of them. Personally, I think they either got it wound up for a long distance or they're going partially downhill. That's my opinion. Let me show you the 700, please. Here's the Colt 700. Hey, this is a stout unit. I can't tell you how many customers buy blind and call me up and give me a story of, oh, my dad spent his 20-some-odd thousand dollars for a blah, 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 and I am blown away that at half the cost, my fit and finish and everything is superior. Now, this has got an easy up-down bed. It's got little shock absorbers so the wife can put it down with one arm. And of course, yeah, you got your roof, your door, your gel seats. This uses a Lycon BMW 700 engine. This thing does 50 all day long. It gets up and scoots. All your blinkers and horns and high beam, low beam, and all the rigmarole like a car, but opposed to the little flip switch, you've got switches on the panel. Your last flip switch is a pre-wire for a light bar. You got the same button for 2-wheel drive, Four-wheel drive, full lockers. Now, reality is on the West Coast, Western United States, you're not going to use those lockers. These cars just don't weigh much. I've got every duck club in Northern California. They're telling me how they could drive straight across the blind without getting stuck. In fact, I asked the duck club and he says, yeah, those guys probably really did do that. Anyway, of course, again, you got low range, high range, neutral, reverse, and this car has park. And the park actually acts like park. You got a rear 2-inch tow ball. Again, they give it a 1200 rating. You could tow a lot. Yeah, you could head toward 2000. You got a front winch on this, not front and rear like the 600. You got a Bluetooth sound system. So it's AM, FM, and Bluetooth. And those little speakers crank. Now listen to radio out there. They do turn on. You'll be surprised. If you can dream of it, it exists. From snow plows to buckets for lifting dirt, to implements out the yin-yang, sprayers, mowers, box scrapers, track systems for deep snow. The only thing you're truly tied to me on is the enclosure itself. It's a heavy canvas enclosure. In the last decade, I've never replaced one, so I guess it's fairly heavy duty. It's got great big zip-out window doors. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to take all the money you want to spend, but because I tend to be about 98% ranch and ag and 50 gazillion cops use my stuff, the hot shots, I could go on and on. Point being, I'm probably going to tell you what to buy and where's the best deal. And then if you'd rather line a lease to resistance, have us do it, we're happy to do it. We've built several race cars here. We do service here. There's a little reality. It's a glorified motorcycle, and if anything ever comes up, you're again looking for the stupid stuff. Now, if you happen to run into a tree or decide to find out who's tougher, you or a stump, you're going to be pleased to find out the parts, in your opinion, are going to be stupidly cheap compared to the competitors out there. Historically, this lot keeps 30 units on it. During this Kona bit, I've got 3 to 6 tractor trailer loads a week coming. I can't keep everything on the lot. We ship more all over the country by far than we ever get here. So obviously we're not the prettiest dealership around. The flip side of the coin is we are one of the highest volume dealers in the country. Because of our low price, we undercut everybody, and the quality of our service. Take a look at 23 Power Sport. Give us a call. We're here 9 to 5, 6 days a week. We'll guide you toward what you need and just simplify everything and keep you well informed. We do things quite different than a normal dealership. Flip side of the coin, we move the inventory. I think you'll find yourself to be quite pleased how we do business.